Hey, Yinz guys and gals, gather around for a journey like no other. It's time to hop on board the Yinz Goin podcast. From the rivers that meet at the point to form downtown Pittsburgh, to the sheer face of Half Dome, to the furthest corners of the globe, Matt will be your compass, your confidant, your companion as we explore the wonders of travel. So sit back, relax on your couch, and let the wanderlust whoosh over Yinz as we discover new horizons and reminisce about old favorites. With Matt by our side, the sky's the limit. Join Matt on the Yinz Goin podcast because when it comes to travel, the journey's just getting started. And now, without further ado, let's give a shot for your guide through the highways and byways of travel. Your planning partner, the man with the map, Matt Schraeder. Hi, Yinz doing? Welcome to the Where Yinz Going podcast. I'm Matt, I'm your host. Joining me again today is Amanda.
Hello.
It's been like a week since we talked,
I know,
Amanda,
right?
so I'm going through withdrawal. I'm sure the fans are too,
Yes.
both of them.
I keep telling you, you can't get rid of me.
So, but it's
I'm
good to
here
have you
forever.
again.
Yay.
And today, since it's a wonderful, blustery winter day,
Mm,
let's talk about going to the ocean. So,
yay.
so it's probably warmer there now.
It's
The
much warmer, I'm sure.
We're going to talk about the seas, the living seas at Walt Disney World in EPCOT, and then the living seas with Nemo and Friends. So
Hmm.
here's another one of the gone but not forgotten podcasts. We're going to talk about things that used to be there and now what's there now.
Yes.
So the Living Seas opened on January 15th, 1986, closed August 25th, 2005. So this was the largest saltwater tank in the world at the time that it was built.
Yeah.
5.7 million gallons.
A lot of water.
They counted each one as they poured it into.
Right? One, two, three.
Whenever I went to college, we were doing the orientation stuff, and one of the guys that we met and actually became a very good friend, and we joined the same fraternity and everything. He was going to be an accountant, so of course my dad was there, and he said, "Well, see if you can get a head start. Ask him what you have to account to, and start accounting now." So yeah, get an accountant to count your gallons of water.
Right?
Now, it has since been surpassed by the Georgia Aquarium in Atlanta that
Yep.
has more than 11 million gallons.
So they doubled it.
Yeah. So basically, the Georgia Aquarium goes to the living seas, hoard my beer, or well,
Yeah.
hold my bucket of water, I guess. I don't know.
Hold my
So,
salt water.
exactly. The theme of the living seas was going to Sea Base Alpha.
Yes.
So, first, you would go in and you would see The Sea, which is a short movie about the formation of the oceans, which is basically, and one day it started to rain and didn't stop raining for several thousand years. And that's how we got
Yeah,
the ocean.
actually. Pretty sure that's how they formed, right? Wasn't the
Yeah.
world all one ocean at once or something? Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever there was one big landmass, was it
Pangea.
Pangea? Yeah.
Pangea. Yeah.
And then it broke apart. And that is,
But
we were recently at the History, Museum of Natural History in Pittsburgh.
mm,
Well, by the time you're hearing this, it was a little while ago, but they have a very, very elaborate dinosaur bone display, and
ooh,
they have a bunch of different dinosaurs.
we love
And
dinos in this house.
yeah, uh, they revamped it several years ago. But even whenever I was little going there, that was a holiday tradition.
Mm.
Mainly it was my mom telling my dad, get the kids out of the house now. So we decided, we went there and it was somewhat educational. So
We have some pretty cool dinos near us in New Haven in Connecticut, so we go there pretty often. They just redid all of our dinos and remade the skeletons so they're more accurate, you know, because they've discovered that the way we originally made dinosaur skeletons are not so accurate. Oops. Um,
yeah,
yeah.
but on the displays showing about it, they showed what the world looked like at the time and
Mm.
then what it looks like now. And they had little marks of, okay, here's where Pittsburgh is. Here's where these dinosaurs were found, both with the
Oh, that's
like combined
cool.
together thing and then the way it is now.
Yeah.
So it's so neat how the things fit together. It's like a big jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah.
So, but after you watched your movie, you would get on the hydrolator.
Yes, the fun elevator.
It's the elevator to the ocean floor. You can see
Yes.
my air quotes there. So, and the walls moved and the floor shook. So it gave this feeling of movement.
Mm.
And I remember, like they had bubbles going up too. So it seemed
Yes,
like
I
you were
remember the
going
bubble
down.
walls.
It's one thing I really miss about it.
Yeah.
So, and then you would go on the Caribbean Coral Reef Ride. Try saying
Yes.
that 3 times fast.
Which, yeah, you go through the tank. I do remember going through you would go through like the bottom of the, yeah, I remember this.
Yeah,
Okay.
you would ride what they call sea cabs through the middle of the tank, and you would
Uh-huh.
arrive at Sea Base Alpha,
Yeah.
which once you get down there, it had all these multimedia displays and the aquarium viewing area that you got to see.
Yeah.
Then you would ride your hydrolator back to the surface, air quotes again. But
And leave.
then,
Yeah.
of course, after 1998, there was a walkway was built to bypass the hydrolator so you could go directly into the aquarium viewing area.
Hmm.
And then on October 21st, 2001, the sea cabs closed.
Yes.
So this is when you know the end is near.
Yeah.
But you can still kind of get a feeling of what all that was because now we have the Seas with Nemo and Friends,
Yes.
which opened on January 4th, 2007. And the theme is Finding Nemo, obviously.
Yes. And my
Because if it
favorite
what
seagulls outside.
mine,
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 they
mine.
have those seagulls in Disneyland as well. They're at
Yes.
the submarine ride, the
The
Finding Nemo
submarine ride, which is
submarines. Yeah.
actually really cool.
Which I was sad that they took that out of Magic Kingdom.
I know.
That was one of my favorites.
Was very cool.
I remember thinking that we were really going way underwater whenever I was little.
Hmm. Also, pro tip for the Disneyland goers, if you are claustrophobic or cannot go down into the sea submarines, there is a viewing area that you can actually watch the video.
That's pretty neat. Makes it
Yeah.
more friendly.
Hmm.
So the Seas with Nemo and Friends ride is a has a dark queue, which I'm not a fan of. Because whenever I would go there, before I got married and had kids, I would always bring a book to read while I'm waiting in line to help pass the
Me
time.
too.
And it's
And
too
now I have a
dark
book
there.
light.
Yeah. It was too dark there to do
Mm,
much. And you pull your phone out and use that light, but then you're killing your
yeah,
phone battery. And so
right.
brighter cues,
I
please.
have to talk to people. Oh no.
Di- all right, Disney Imagineers out there who are listening, up the lighting a little bit. Now
Yeah.
I still don't like that because
I don't like that because it's a trip hazard. Like that to me is like, and especially because you're winding around so many corners. Like I'm clumsy. I trip over everything, including
not just the
air.
trip, yeah,
Um,
hazard and bumping into things hazard,
yeah.
especially when you have,
And especially like with little kids, like a lot of kids are afraid of low light in the dark too. So it's like my now 6-year-old, when he was 4, it was like, I'm not going in there. Are you kidding me? Like he was like, I don't care about Nemo. Screw that. Like, no, no.
yeah, as much as I want to see Nemo, darkness, no.
I'm good. Thanks.
Yeah. So now you get to ride in the clam mobiles,
Yes.
which is basically similar ride vehicle that they have in
Everywhere else. Yeah.
yeah,
Ariel and it's Ariel
omnimover type
shell.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's all that. It's
So in,
constantly moving.
yep. And you get to join Marlin to look for Nemo.
Yes. So you're finding Nemo, just like in the movie.
Oh. I get it now.
Right?
It makes sense.
I do love that movie. I know every word. It's one of my favorite movies.
It is a good one, yes. Well, you can say about just about every Disney Pixar cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. I love that.
I
It's one of
have
my
a
favorites.
special connection to Finding Nemo though. So my one of my like I was in a job for 10 years working with kids and we had a saltwater tank themed after Finding Nemo. So we had clownfish and the angelfish and Dory and like all of the fish in there for from Finding Nemo. And we had the kids' room, we had Finding Nemo playing over and over and over and over again. So that's how I learned how to sail. I know the whole movie backwards and forwards, but that's, we had Finding Nemo in our fish tank. So yeah, that's my connection to Finding Nemo.
Although if you play Finding Nemo backwards, it does not say Paul is dead. That's one of the
No.
Beatles songs. So it was funny though. For Christmas, my daughter got a little thing. It has a couple of different animals. There was a shark, a fish, an octopus, and whatever else it was.
Mm.
Maybe a whale, dolphin, something. It came with washable markers, and they're all white, and you can color them.
Oh, Scribble Scrubbies. Yeah.
Yeah, the scribble
We
scrubbies,
have a
and
bunch of those. Yeah. We have a bunch of those kits now. We have the dinosaur kit. Shocking. Um,
yeah, then it also comes with like this little. For those unfamiliar, it
with
comes
a
with a
tub.
little tub, like a little shower, and you fill the thing with water, and then you push a little button, and it pumps it through, and you can
Hmm.
a little scrub brush, and you can scrub it off so you can clean it, and then color it again. And so with the fish, my daughter was initially upset. She's like, I don't have an orange marker. I want to make Nemo.
We have one. I can send you one.
So, but the red one was close enough.
Close
And then
enough.
after she started drawing, she's like, I'm just making rainbow fish. And it's like, all
Ooh,
right.
there you
So,
go.
and I'm sure we have an orange washable marker somewhere
Yeah.
too
You
in
can
our
use the
house.
regular washable Crayola markers to,
So
yeah, they wash off. But yes,
there's
we
our
got a
tie
couple of
into
those
to
sets this year
Nemo.
too. I didn't even think of that. Ooh, I'm gonna get that set and make Finding Nemo.
And Bruce the shark, and
Yep,
there's the octopus in there too. That you just have to make it rock colored and have it blend in.
right. And Pearl.
Yep. So along the
Anyway,
journey, yeah. Back anyway
back
with
to the, yeah,
what we were talking about, the Finding Nemo attraction, you encounter Mr. Ray and his students.
yes,
Then Dory joins the search. You'll encounter, now this is where it can get a little bit scary for kids, especially
yes,
because it gets dark and, suspense moments. You encounter
yes.
the jellyfish, the
I love the
anglerfish.
jellyfish.
Anglerfish is really an ugly looking thing too.
That anglerfish
Pretty
is
scary.
terrifying. It comes out at you in the dark and it's like glow in the dark and it is a little scary.
Then you see Bruce and Chum, but Anchor's not there. So, I
I
mean,
know.
no love for Anchor. I don't get it.
No,
Remember, fish are friends though,
not food.
not food. Then you see Crush and Squirt in the East Australian Current. So EAC.
EAC. EAC. Yeah.
And then you get to see Nemo. Spoiler alert coming. Okay.
Yeah, if you
Nemo
haven't
and
seen the
Marlin
movie,
are
be careful.
reunited.
Mm.
So, and then you also, this is the really, really neat thing is you get to see the
The
characters.
end is really cool. I love how they did this. Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, quote unquote, swimming with the actual, well, fish and other animals that are in the aquarium.
Yeah.
So you see like a window to the aquarium, and then there's
They're like
the characters
projected
like
into the
projected
window.
onto
Yeah.
it. Yes.
And that song is so addictive.
Veggie, veggie, fruit. No, sorry, that's the
Yeah.
wrong song.
We know how I feel about Disney music. It's just the way that it catches you.
So it's basically the same ride track that was there before. I
Yeah,
don't think
it's
they
just,
changed
I don't
anything.
think they changed it. I think they used this. I mean, Disney reuses everything over and over and over again. But
Hey, no use reinventing the wheel when you got something
no.
built. But now, of course, the theming is all changed for it.
Yeah.
And then when you get to Sea Base, not Sea Base Alpha, but just Sea
And it's
Base.
just sea base now, yes.
Is it Sea Base Beta, maybe? I don't know. The next one. You get to see the main aquarium, which has
Yes.
several species of sharks, turtles, other fish, stingrays, all kinds of stuff. And then there are smaller aquariums that will have the West Indian manatees, which we've
My
discussed on here
favorite.
before.
Which
There,
now they used to have main manatees that lived there full time, but now they rotate through the rescued manatees because they're working with another organization that rescues manatees. So they're just rehabilitating them now.
yay for rescuing manatees.
Yes.
Then there's also other little tanks with moray eels,
Hmm.
seahorses.
I love seeing the baby seahorses too. That's a
Yeah.
kind of a fun thing.
And as we've discussed on here, the bottlenose dolphins that
Hmm.
need to be in a different tank
Yes,
because
because
they
they
are
are
way
rude.
too, they're mischievous.
Mischievous, yeah.
They're the stitches of
They
the Sea
really
World.
are. They are the stitches of the SeaWorld. Yes, they are.
And seriously, they're very smart. They're just
Crazy intelligent.
kind of mischievous and get into trouble.
Yeah.
Kind of like a certain 6-year-old girl that I know.
Yeah, I have one of those.
Yeah.
I have a boy at home too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And me. You might have gotten it from me. Oops.
And then there's also some other smaller fish that you can see swimming around.
Yeah. And then they have the fish hospital or the nursery. Is it now the nursery upstairs
Mm,
over there?
I think so.
I want to say it's the
Yeah.
nursery now,
And then for the kids who need an area to play, there's Bruce's play area,
where you have
which,
lots of information about sharks. I thought that was, I actually went through there the last time we were there because I actually never went in there other than to take a picture with the really big shark mouth. Come on.
yeah.
Everybody does it, even if you're an adult. Um, but no, there's some really interesting information that I did not know about sharks that I learned while I was there.
And they have other things about other aquatic life that you can
Mm,
learn too, especially in what we'll talk about coming up is the Turtle Talk with Crush thing.
yeah.
And they have, I want to say there's like interactive displays that it's a screen that'll pop up and
Yeah.
do stuff too.
And like they have some interactive computers over there where they do like games and interactive stuff about turtles on that side, which is
Yeah.
kind
And
of
you,
cool.
yeah, take like a little quiz and
Hmm.
test yourself and see how much you know. So
Yeah.
it's a way to learn stuff, but still have that little competitive. Here, it's like a game type thing
Yeah.
that
Imagine
where,
that. Learning at Disney. Oh,
yay, bringing back what
my favorite
Epcot,
part.
bringing back the Epcot Center
It's Epcot.
motif.
You have to learn things at Epcot. Like, there's just no way around it.
Hmm. We're kind of working on some other games with my daughter to try to. They're
Mm.
actually educational stuff, and she's like, "Oh, like on our the iPad, whatever. There's I think it's ABC Mouse that she's
Yep, we
into
have
now.
that one.
She's like, and she likes it because she gets to play on the computer now. Can I
Game,
play one of the
yeah.
computer games? Sure,
Hmm.
you're like, can I do the math on there?
Yup.
Absolutely.
Go for it.
All day long, knock yourself out.
Hmm.
We have another little book that we actually bought years ago that it was way too advanced for at the time. Although they have some things of just recognizing letters, that there's a little pen that will touch onto a booklet and there's a little puppy on top. And if
Yeah.
it's the right one, then the dog will give you positive affirmation. If not, then it lets you know that you're wrong. But she still likes using that. Now she can start
Mhm.
to read a little bit. So, and putting words together.
When we're done with the podcast, I have other things.
And this opened on November 16th, 2004. So this is 2 years before the rest of the pavilion
Hmm.
opened with its revamping.
Yes. Because they
The
still had to keep the aquarium open, which I thought worked out nice. They just didn't open the Seas with Nemo and Friends ride portion, but they kept the rest of the aquarium open during the turnover, I
Yeah,
suppose.
and this actually opened a little bit before the rest of the thing,
Yeah.
the other attractions closed down before it made the transition.
Yeah.
And then it also opened on July 15th, 2005 at in
Hollywood
Hollywoodland
Land.
and Disney California Adventure Park out in Disneyland. It was in Hong Kong Disneyland from May 24th, 2008 to August 10th, 2008. So
Hmm.
only a short stay there.
Very short time, yeah.
I wonder if they replaced it with something there because it seems like a lot of expense to go through to just to
Mm.
build or for that short time unless it just completely flopped there, just different, you know,
Different clientele.
yeah,
Yeah.
different population, yeah.
Hmm.
So, and there are similar attractions on the Disney Dream and Disney Fantasy. So, if you're going for a cruise, you got something.
Yeah.
And it was in the Children's Hospital of Orange County. This is Orange County, California.
Yeah, I loved that they did this.
Yeah, from 2013 to 2020, it operated twice each day. And this was the first Disney Imagineering attraction that was placed in a non-Disney location.
Mhm.
Now, the theater is still there, but it was suspended due to COVID and just hasn't opened up yet again.
Yeah.
So, in the spirit of the EAC chant, bring it back, bring it
Bring it
back.
back. Yeah, right. They do so much stuff. Like I don't know if you heard about the like they had Stitch going into the hospitals and stuff. Like I love that they do so much in the local hospitals, both at Disneyland and at Walt Disney World.
Hmm.
Like it just that's why I love Disney. Like it's not just the actual parks, it's the whole company as a whole does what they can, and they like have such a great partnership with Make-A-Wish and all these things. Like they do what they can for the kids, you know?
Yeah, and being a member of the 501st, we've
Yeah.
participated in several Make-A-Wish
Hmm.
wishes, helping to do the granting, both just as a Star Wars type thing and also with a Disney tie-in. That there was
Yeah.
one that day it was me and a couple other guys. That there was a family that was going to Walt Disney World, and so we got to dress up in the Star Wars stuff, and we got to help tell them that they were
Announce.
going to
Oh,
Walt
I
Disney
love
World.
that.
So yeah, we met them in a hotel that was close to the airport, and they told the kids, "Hey, we're gonna do something," and they went there, and then we showed up and helped give the gift of like, "Hey, you're going to Disney World,
Yeah.
yay!
I,
You're going to Disney World like tomorrow morning, yeah!" And so
oh my God.
it was like the next day they
Right?
were all packed and ready to go.
Oh, I love that. I almost got to help out um one of my very good coworkers. Her grandson had like this rare type of cancer really young, and that was his make-a-wish. He wanted to go to Disney, and she wanted me to set up like for the extended family to go, and then they ended up like going as like part of the Make-A-Wish. They ended up letting them go with them. So, I mean, obviously they're going to go again and use me, but like I was like, oh my God. They ended up staying in like Animal Kingdom Lodge, club level. Like they did this crazy Make-A-Wish, set them up really well. And they do like all these crazy stuff backstage. Like he got to do like a breakfast with like all these superheroes. I was like, I want to do
Nice.
that. Can I come? Luckily, he's cancer free and in remission, which is fantastic. But yeah, he got his Make-A-Wish. I was like, I'll be your fairy godmother. Come on,
Hmm.
let's do this.
And now the turtle talk that they had in the hospital, it was
Yeah.
so popular that it was moved to a new look. Or well, here it was so popular that it moved to a new location in the pavilion. Sorry, this is at Disney,
Yes.
not the hospital anymore.
Hmm.
And I think it's one of the best attractions at Disney.
It's really cool the technology that they use, that they're able to like talk back and forth with the kids and Crush like m- it interacts with people the way that he does is fascinating. Like it's just cool. My kid was very
Mhm.
disappointed because he has not been picked to ask a question to Crush yet, but he gets so into it. He's like, "Oh my God, it's really Crush."
My daughter got picked, but then got stage fright.
Oh,
So yeah, the girl who talks to anyone, anywhere, all the time about anything got stage fright. So yeah,
no, my kid was like on his tippy toes. They're like, "No, you can stay seated." He's on his tippy toes, like, "Hey." Hello, crush, over here.
So
No,
you can stay seated. He's like, no, I can't.
no, I can't.
And so yeah, the technology is really, really neat. It uses
Hmm.
motion capture technology so that Crush mimics the motions of the actor, including facial expressions and everything else. I mean, for those listening, it's really cool how they built the tank to come right up to it because Disney
Right?
World's not exactly next to the ocean.
No,
So
but crush, it's magic. It's Disney magic. Come on.
getting everyone in the human tank
Yeah,
as he taps on the glass.
I love that. Yeah.
So uh, the kids' questions and
Oh God.
responses are so funny.
There's one guy I follow on TikTok. He must be a cast member, but he posts like every day these crazy questions and reactions from these kids in Crush. It's like my favorite part of the day.
And even some of the stuff with his Crush's interactions with the adults
Oh, it's
that
probably my favorite show.
yeah, and it's
To sit there and just watch the interactions. I
uh
love people watching. It's just funny.
this is another one of my cast member dream jobs is being
Hmm.
Crush.
Right?
So there are some scripted things that they do.
Well, yeah.
Oh, they do vary it a bit of the different segments. There's a few different versions you can get. But like the one whenever they'll talk to a kid and then they're like, who's the parental unit, dude? And the parent will raise their hand to talk and he's like, so how many you got? And the parent will tell them how many. And no matter how many the kids that the parent has, Crush is like, yeah, I got like 150. So you're just getting started, huh, dude?
And it's still funny every time.
It is still, yes. And now beyond that, there are some other special experiences.
Hmm.
There is the Epcot Dive Quest that you can go scuba dive in the main aquarium. You have to
Yes.
be scuba certified though and have a card to prove it that, hey, I've
Yes.
gone scuba diving within the past whatever.
Yeah, you have to scuba dive regularly to keep up your card. Yeah.
So that I have gone scuba diving once. I kind of want to get certified just so I can do this.
Oh, yeah. Well, and what's cool about it is they're bringing back like there's scuba divers in the tank now when you go through like regularly throughout the day. So like when we were there last time, they're like waving and they're making Mickey bubbles and they're doing all sorts of fun stuff and like, you know, I guess they were saying I haven't seen it yet, but they're bringing back the lockout tank divers.
And you want to explain more about those lockout tank divers?
You've never seen the lockout tank divers? So the lockout tank,
Oh,
when
of course. I
you,
know everything you're going to say about it. I just want for the other people who might not have
oh,
seen it.
so there's lockout tanks they're in the main lobby, I guess you would call it, of Seabase. But a lockout tank is when you're coming from deep diving, it's it's kind of how like you get brought to surface faster, I guess.
It's like a hyperbaric
It's like
chamber
a
that
hyperbaric chamber,
it helps
yeah.
with the
It helps with the what do
decompression.
they decompression, yeah. So, but they have fake lockout chambers in Seabase that they used to have divers show you how they operated, where they would be in the lockout tank underwater and then the water would drain and show you coming out of the scuba gear, basically. So they're going to be bringing back those demonstrations again, which, I mean, why have that there if you're not going to use them? Which is kind of cool. I mean,
Again, and
it's neat.
again at Disney, you got something, let's use it.
Let's use it. Yeah.
But for those who are not familiar with scuba diving, so all right, kids, listen up. Uncle Matt's going to tell you a story that whenever you go deep in under the water with scuba diving, that the air gets compressed because of the pressure. And
Yes.
if you would go up too fast, the air
The
bubbles
air
that
that's
are
inside your body
starts to expand,
expands
and
fast.
you don't want that to happen
No.
because then you blow up like a
Blood goes
balloon.
round and round, air goes in and out. Any deviation is not good.
Yeah, so this is not like one of those cartoons where the air expands inside the person, they just turn into a balloon and float up. That you get something called the bends, which is not very fun.
Oh no, it's severely painful
That the air bubbles expand, it makes it hurt a lot, and it's
and
called the
makes a mess
bend
inside.
because you basically curl up into the fetal position and you're just
Think
like
of like,
everything's bended.
yeah, air inside blood vessels is not a good thing. You want blood in there, not air. Like, mm-mm.
And
Um,
Amanda kind of knows what she's talking about. She has a background
mm,
uh
yeah.
in the health.
And not only being an EMT for 15 years, but our fire department has scuba, like everybody pretty much is scuba certified. So we have special education on scuba. Um, yeah, it's not good. So
Yeah, don't try it for fun.
don't know. Don't try it for fun. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, and even just getting in and out of the wetsuits too, and getting
Oh
the
God,
tanks
yeah.
on, and
It's
uh,
heavy. It's a lot heavier than you think. Like air weighs more than you would expect.
well, whenever it's
A full
compressed, yeah.
tank is heavy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and it's pretty neat with and you actually kind of need that to keep you on the bottom and underwater.
Yes.
Otherwise,
You
people are
come
fairly
back up.
buoyant.
Yeah. You become buoyant because an empty tank is buoyant, which, yeah, most scuba divers know how to use that to their benefit, but
Yeah, and you often you well, depends on where you're going, whatever the situations are. You wear a weight belt to help keep you down.
mhm.
Then you have a little uh, vest on that actually works as it uses the air in the tank. They can inflate up if you need to
Yes.
go to the surface or something's wrong. Just again, not too fast, and you can let the air out to sink down further.
Hmm.
Uh, then it's a whole process of clearing your mask when water gets in it. Not if water gets in it, it's
But
when,
when,
because water will get in it, and then we can expect to get water up your nose at some point. So, and clearing the fog out of the mask if it gets foggy, and
there's a
so,
whole, yeah, if you get certified, like there's a whole process that they go through. Like to become certified, you have to basically drown. Like it's, yeah, I've done a few standbys of certification and yeah, some people don't make it through.
and
It's a little intimidating. Yeah.
yeah, having that, because whenever you have the mouthpiece in, the air is not just freely flowing into your mouth
You
and you
have
can
to like
feel it.
make it
You have
like you
to
have to
inhale
inhale
and you have to trust that the air is there.
is
It's a
there.
weird thing,
Yeah. Which
and
is
most
why I
people.
don't scuba dive.
Well, after I don't know if well, I probably did things wrong, whatever. But
Mm.
after I did my scuba diving the one time, that it was like even later that evening that I would bend over to pick something up, and then water would come out of my nose because there was
Uh-huh.
and your sinuses get stored
It
up there and
it
whatever.
stores up in yeah. Oh yeah.
And like, oh, that's okay. So have the tissue handy.
Yeah. Oh,
But it is definitely interesting being underwater. I would
it's a very
recommend it
yeah.
for. I would recommend trying it at least once.
Yeah.
Might not be for everyone, but I would
No,
recommend
but
trying it.
it's cool. But they used to I loved we did my father and I did they used to have the Dolphins in depth
Hmm.
special experience, and we did that one where you used to go in on a dolphin training program. So it was like a 3 hour thing. You were only in the water for like a half an hour with the dolphins. Everything else was like nutrition and how they did their training program and all about dolphin anatomy. It was really fascinating. But that's where I learned all about the dolphins, why they had to keep them separated, because they're like, no, if they like they will literally take a sea turtle and spin them like a top in the water because they're mischievous and everything's a toy. But they're incredibly intelligent where they will, I mean, they'll do tricks for food, but then they're like, screw you, just give me the food. Like,
Hmm.
I'm not doing the trick. I know you have food. Like, no, nope, just give me the food.
Yeah, I learned to play the game though.
Right? They'll be like, oh, you want me to do, oh, you have food. No, just I don't want to do the stupid twirly thing. Give me the food.
And then it's like, all right, if I gotta, I gotta.
Ugh, fine. Okay, food now. Like,
Hmm.
but they're incredibly like friendly. Like they have trainers that they like more than others. It's just interesting, you know. They're
And
fresh.
then, yeah.
They're like you said, the stitches of the aquarium.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But anyway, the best part is always the exit.
Well, and I want to go back. They're
Oh, go
the
back.
antithesis. Well, they're oh, like they're the inverse Stitch because Stitch will sink whenever he gets wet, but the
Yeah, they
dolphins,
float.
like yeah, so they have Stitch cannot go into water. This is the water version of Stitch.
Stitch is a gremlin, isn't he?
He doesn't multiply when thrown in water, thank goodness. So saving grace. So,
Don't
but
get it
yes,
wet.
yeah, but yes,
Don't
the sea
feed them
base.
after midnight.
Yep, another lovely holiday movie,
Oh God.
just like Die Hard.
Yes, it is a Christmas movie. It happens on Christmas Eve.
But yes, as Amanda was saying, sea
Anyway.
base aquarium gift shop,
Mm,
where you get to see all the water-based Disney characters like
yes.
Ariel, Nemo, Moana.
Moana.
I think Captain Hook should be there. I mean, he's a
I
pirate
know.
after all.
He is in the water.
So, but anyway. So, Amanda, do you have a favorite? Do you like the original one with the hydrolators and all
You
that, or
know, I can appreciate the fact that they're putting Finding Nemo all over it because it gives kids the opportunity to learn more about the ocean and the aquarium and all the fish that are there and mammals and everything. But I loved the whole concept of coming into Sea Base Alpha. Like, I really wish they would bring some of that back, more of that back, you know? I loved that whole premise. So, I don't know. You know, I'm a Disney purist.
yeah, the the hydrolators? I miss
Hmm.
those. It yeah, now by today's standards, okay, it's kind of cheesy, and
Right. But you know what?
but
That was the fun of it.
I mentioned about going to the Carnegie Science Center. There has been a thing there for, oh, probably 30 years that I remember when I was a kid that you would go into this little room and like it was supposed to be, it's called the Stratovator,
Ah.
that you would, like, it's supposed to be an elevator and the doors would close behind you. And then it would kind of shake a little bit and you would watch this little screen as the guy on the outside, on the screen is taking you down through the layers of the earth. And
Oh,
then you would
that's
come
kind of
back
cool.
up. And he would stop at different times and you would point out, oh, look at these fossils here, and here's the coal here, and here's how it was made, and here's the different layers because of here's how this happened, and
Yeah.
different stuff. Now the doors just don't close, so it kind of ruins the whole thing, but the video still runs. But yeah, this kind of reminds me with the hydrolators.
Yeah.
Now the one thing is I definitely approve of having turtle talk with Crush there.
I love Turtle Talk with Crush.
That is in the Disney parlance, that is definite plus.
That was
So they
definitely a
definitely
plus.
plussed it.
Yes.
The Finding Nemo, the technology of having Nemo and them throughout the, being with the fish in the tank with the projections, that's really cool
Yeah.
too. But having a little bit about learning more the ocean than just recapping
And
the movie, you
yeah.
know, I kind of miss that.
Yeah. I feel like there should be more. Like, I feel like people just ride the Nemo ride and just leave. Like, there's no, like, it doesn't quite pull you in anymore like it used to the other
Yeah.
areas, you know? So that's what I would like to see more of is like, it's just a different funnel, you know?
Yeah, and we mentioned before about them putting in the ramp for the exit so you don't have to ride the hydrolator out.
Hmm.
There were some times whenever the line for the Finding Nemo part was the actual ride was a bit long, and I wanted to go see Turtle Talk, and I would just bypass it by going entering through the gift shop through
Yep,
that
I've
that
done
way
that.
too.
I do that a lot because like I just unless if I'm going as an adult, like on an adult's trip, I don't ride the Nemo ride. You know what I mean? Unless
Yeah,
there's no line, like if there's a 0 minute wait, sure, I'll walk the ridiculously long queue. That's the other problem I have with the queue is that the stanchions are solid. They're not chain link. So there's no way to like make it shorter like in some of the other queues. You have to walk the whole stinking thing.
Yeah.
You know? Like that's a little frustrating. So like I will sometimes not go on a 0 minute wait just because I have done enough steps in Epcot. I'm
Yeah,
good.
that's one thing Disney is very good at is hiding the actual length of a line with
Yeah.
the internal cues and winding through the
And that
interior
one you
parts.
just can't cut through like you can with other
Yeah.
queues, you know?
It's
So
not it's not changeable.
no,
Yeah.
no, but I will always go through the exit to go see my manatees.
Eating the whole heads of lettuce. Or
Yes.
is it cabbage? One or the
It's
other.
romaine lettuce. Yeah.
Lettuce. That's it.
It's romaine lettuce.
So Amanda, do you have a travel tip you would like to impart some wisdom to others?
Mm, I
Say,
think
no,
I've
I'm good.
given all my travel tips at this point.
So for mine, it's going to make Amanda's mom very happy, the former educator,
Yes.
is that when you go to the Seas with Nemo and Friends, don't just go for the rides and the attractions and the aquarium. Read the stuff that's there.
Yes.
Do the little games on the computers. It learn stuff about what's happening with the fish and the other aquatic life that is all there. You can really learn some fascinating things, and you'll leave with at least two or three things like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well,
Or,
that's what I tell everybody about Disney in general. Disney, I mean, Magic Kingdom, not so much, but like Disney is meant to be educational too. Like Epcot, especially, was built educational.
yeah,
Everything is educational.
they've gone away from everything is educational to
Mhm.
many things are educational.
Yeah, but even walking through like the new Moana attraction, like they talk about the journey of water in ways and they break down the education so that it's understandable and palatable for little minds, you know?
Yeah, and they've changed a couple of things. Like in Norway, there used to be the Maelstrom, which would let you learn about
I'm
Norse,
still upset about that.
yeah, about the Norse mythology and kind of the culture and
Yeah.
all that. But
And I'm
now they
upset about
have,
that because there's room in between those two countries for a whole nother country. So you mean to tell me that you had to get rid of a ride and replace it? You could have just added it.
but now you get to learn the history of Norway. It happened a long time ago with Arendelle in. Oh wait, yeah,
The
that's not
fake,
exactly Norway. So
no.
yes, so I see what Disney's doing, but
I get what they're doing, but in the same sense, like you could have
I want
just,
Maelstrom,
I want
which we're going to talk about
Maelstrom.
later on in
And
this.
also, I would like my Mary Poppins ride. Gosh darn it. Okay. I'm still salty that they never made that one yet. They announced it like, I don't know, 4 years ago. And
Checks
I,
watch. Okay.
yeah, I still don't see one. Hmm.
Hear that, people who are listening, who are Disney
Hello, can
engineers
you hear
or
me?
executives or whatever, the fans are calling for it.
I'm not the only one calling for it.
So
Anyway.
while we wait for that to happen, everyone else out there, if you have a destination or an experience that you'd like to have us discuss on the Where Yinz Goin podcast, or if you'd like to share your favorite place to visit or have a travel tip, feel free to contact me. I'd love to hear your feedback and ideas. Amanda, how can people get a hold of you?
I am on Facebook and Instagram at Dreams by Design Travel with Amanda, or I can be reached directly by email, amanda@dreamsbydesigntravel.com.
Here at the podcast, we are on Facebook and X. We're at Where Yinz Goin, Yinz Yinz, Goin Goin with the apostrophe and the question mark. I actually was searching online for something the other day, and I found out there was a Where Yinz Goin without the question mark.
Uh-oh.
That it's defunct now. It was only going. It was only on for. It was not a podcast. It was like a little blog or something
Oh, jeez.
that someone found. Yeah, it only went for a few months that they did stuff. I think it was like during the pandemic they got bored. So
Ah. Happens
But
to the best of us.
yeah, I was gone for a couple years, so I'm claiming rights, squatters' rights on the naming. So, but all this information is going to be in the episode description. So if you want to contact us to book a trip or have any questions, you know how to find us. You don't have to have that written down right now or have a photographic memory or worry about spelling or anything else. Because Amanda, oh, spelling that, I don't
I
know,
know it's a
always
hard
trips
one.
me up. It's all A's though, just like Amanda got in grade school, in high
Mm,
school, in college. And
well,
that's the story.
people
We're
will
sticking
be.
to it.
Yeah, we'll go with it.
So, everyone, please like, follow, subscribe, leave a review, tell a friend, let other people know all the fun and exciting things you're hearing on this podcast because just because, why
Well, yeah,
not? Because you're a nice person. You want to have other people have fun too.
yeah,
And then you get to have other people to talk to the podcast episodes about, and, it just snowballs from there. And the fun just keeps building on itself. The gift that
never
keeps on
ends.
giving. Kind of like Amanda's appearances here. She's coming back.
Right?
So, but no,
Like
thank you,
that, you
Amanda.
can't get rid of me.
Yep. I greatly appreciate you joining us again today. This is fun.
It's
We'll
always
talk about
fun.
more things. We have a long list. I have this schedule of things that different ideas for podcast episodes, and Amanda's on like half of them.
Yeah,
Probably because she came up with a good half of them too.
most
And
of them.
like, we should talk about this. We should do one like
Oh,
this.
here's a good idea. Yeah.
Even her son came up with a couple that he might join us for some later on
Yeah,
too.
right.
Or by the time you hear this, he might have already joined us for
All
some.
right. At the rate we're going.
But everyone else, please join us next time. We're Nat Nat. We'll see you later.